What's the worst thing you've seen a client purchase with their contracts?
Oh man, there's a lot of things.
Like the worst, where you're like, what do you have to call them
clients.
up?
I don't even talk about myself, but another manager friend of mine in Nashville just bought for his birthday Brantley Gilbert, the country singer, and I was with him when he did this. Is he bought him a zebra?
What?
I was like, yeah. Yeah.
Wait, in
Shout out
Texas,
to Aaron.
right?
I'm gonna have to send him this
Yeah,
clip. Yeah,
send
this
him this-
manager
we'll make
Aaron,
this
he's
clip.
a friend of mine in Nashville. He bought Brantley Gilbert, who I love. Brantley,
zebra.
by the way. I'm a Brantley
That's
fan.
actually
He's
gonna
just
do
such a
with a
great
zebra.
guy. Brantley, and they FaceTime. He's like, he called him from my office. So Aaron was in my office in Nashville, and he says, "Dude, I might get this FaceTime during the meeting." And Brantley calls and he goes, "Hey man, you good?" And Brantley goes, "Can you explain to me why I have a fucking zebra in my fucking front yard?"
It was just in his front yard.
So I thought that was pretty unique. And,
Wait,
and definitely
in Texas, you can have like crazy animals like that.
I think he
right?
bought it in Texas and it's in Georgia because Brantley has a bunch of land in Georgia.
like
Anyway,
Tiger King.
that was pretty crazy to me, and I'm going to use that one.
geez.
But I don't know. Look, well deserving. When I challenged him when he went back to back. If he could go back to back to back, he could buy a Ferrari, and he bought a Ferrari. I've seen a lot of watches and stuff. But look, I've been really blessed. I mean, houses but they're investments. I would say is the biggest thing. But I don't have that. I try to ingrain it. I'm not saying that's with every client in my agency or even at Wasserman. Me personally. Because the way I was raised and the mistakes I made when I got money, I really practice that. Like I really try to lean in about saving. Like Ken Roxon never has to worry again a day in his life. But he listened day one, where Chad Reed didn't. And thank God he's okay. But like Chad Reed did. There's sometimes I was at a hotel crying. Please don't give that guy money. Don't go invest that money. Don't do the private jet thing. Whatever. And he and I both learned together, I guess. It's like, you know what? The reality was you learn your lesson. You can only preach so much. But I would say a lot of my rules now is if you fight me on that, I probably am not going to represent you. That's how serious I take it. Because we get blamed for it anyway. If something goes wrong, the agent or manager gets blamed, not the financial. Nobody even knows these financial guys and accountants. It's always like.
How good have you gotten, though? Like, kind of managing, I would say, being kind of an accountant, I would say, for your athletes.
Well, I mean, I think, again, if you have some of our clients on that are mine, I can't speak for the other agents and managers because I'm never going to tell them. All I could do is say, this is the best thing for me. But, Kenny's a good example of this. And Wyndham Clark now, what we're doing with Wyndham. But Kenny's a great example. The day I signed him, which prior to that, parents, other financial advisors, agents, I don't even care, but I inherited a shitstorm. Adam Sansril too, but Kenny's accountant, Kenny's financial advisor, Kenny's business manager, all three of them. I keep them very separate because you want multiple checkpoints, right? But they report to me. Kenny's maybe had, once a quarter or once a year, he sits down to make sure it's all his stuff. Courtney's really great at it now, so I can really geek out with her. But I'm checking weekly, monthly, quarterly. I'm challenging them all the time. To me, that's my job. There is other agents and managers in the world that are just like, no, they got their team. It's cool. And it's like, well, something hits the fan. It's going to be your fault anyway.